This video is just meant to give you a brief idea of what you can do with views. What's great about views is it actually works off of your customer's actions. So it's automatically will go up and down in customers depending on what they're doing or even not doing. So with views, if you're in the contacts section and you come to create a new view, you of course can give it a name. So I will say first visit within 2 weeks as certain classes. And it can be short, long, basically whatever name will help you identify it. Shorter the better. This one's a little bit on the long side. And then you choose the columns, the information that's important for the view. And so, of course, one thing I'd want to include here would be first visit. And maybe I want to include visits and how many loyalty points. And so you'll see for columns, that's of course this section right here, which will be the information that is displayed from each contact. And it'll depend which kind of fields you have mapped that will be available to show as columns. And now with conditions, on all conditions, with this one, everything must be met. So say you want to have first visit less than 15 days, so that would be in 2 weeks. And I want to have must have joined the class RPM spinning. So that'll of course limit the list because it must meet both categories. It has to be first visit less than 15 days and the class equals RPM spinning. Now, if you want to have, maybe you have a few classes that if they join this class, and another class, then if they joined any of them, then you would like them to show up in this view. So in that case, instead of putting it under the all conditions where everything must be met, what I would do is put it in any conditions. Think of this as or. So they went to this class or this class or this class. All of them are okay as long as they joined one of them. And so if I put, say, class equals RPM spinning, class equals swim 1, 2, 3, and class equals, let me say, boxing skills. So let's say I want this to go basically so that I'm able to see who has been in within the last 2 weeks for any of these classes, as long as they came for one of them. That's exactly how you would set this up. One thing great about views is anything that you can set up as a view, you actually have the availability also in email campaigns in the trigger option to set it up as a trigger so that anytime anyone meets these conditions, it'll automatically send an email to them too. So that's really exciting. So playing with around with the views is really great to find out a little bit about what you can do. Just remember all conditions is and, so everything must be met, and any conditions is to add some variable conditions where it's okay if just one of them is met.